This fight's been going very even in scrims. Malabuka beat Alex 3-0 on the first scrim session, and then Alex and Worthy won 3-0 in the second one.
It's going to provide a lot of pressure as well, just enough for him to be able to group with Malabuka. They've already found a Flowberry Fizz. They're getting the shield online. Worthy and Alex know
it's a slow start.
They've got to be fast on these Avengers chests.
Yeah, and this is not the only contested team, right? There are going to be other fights happening here. Play close attention to what's going to go down, though. Power Alex and Worthy do have a little bit of a disadvantage here.
Yeah, we don't have to loot. Malabuka Mustache win this. Peter Pollo actually... Wait. Where's Kazi? Wait. No one's died. One team died. Wait. Where's OCE?
We're gonna, potentially be dealing with Kazi
Wait.
aspect here, but I don't see them anywhere in sight. NDF.
Wait, did they drop on clicks?
They're just trying to do what they can.
Did they end up dropping on clicks?
From being the victims of Trashy.
Unfortunately, Tinker and Daneth have gone down. So unless OC is the first two teams to go down, everyone loaded in. Where's Kazi? Show clicks. Wow, Peter and Pollo actually have this half of Raft to themselves. Wow. Is Clicks getting double conned by OCE?
Clearly, they even have the respect of the teams landing here not to step center foot into their location.
Wow, Peter Pollo might actually be winning. Holy crap.
Time though, as soon as that reveal medallion actually procs, there's going to be 15 seconds that Swizzy, Yapko,
that's insane, bro. Genuinely so feared.
So escaping
that is wild.
Might not be the solution. They're going to have to fight their way out of this.
We've seen the interviews. We've seen, Trashy and Threats perspective.
Yeah, Sky and Scroll were the first team to die, chat, and Tinker and Daneth have gone down. So Kazi's gone somewhere else. Kazi's went down. Who was that too? No, not the panty shot now.
Ready to possibly pounce here in the coming
okay, no, we're only called by one team. Where did Kazi? Prism. Kazi is dropping on Prism. So Prism and Casper are now contested. Interesting. Okay. So Clicks and Veno single cons.
I mean, a clear fan favorite for good reason. And I think the most incredible part about it is just listening to Clicks.
Yeah, that's rough for Prism and Casper. Very good for Peter and Pollo. Very good for Peter and Pollo. Kazi and Aspect have already gone down, though, in 48th now. Which means they might go back to Raft. We'll see. Clicks has the most elims on Peterbot of any player this chapter. Yo, W stat. That's a fantastic quick stat. It's actually hilarious. Oh, this is such a rough spawn fight, man.
I think definitely one of those teams that I think a lot of people would view as that potential underdog story. But the interesting aspect is knowing that they are going to be contested here at Grand Glacier. And what we're seeing a lot of right now...
Man, this spawn fight is going to be rough if it drags out this hard.
Mild interruptions to their...
It doesn't look very laggy. Oh, Ryzen Ages versus... Wait, Chapantini switch drops. We were right, chat. We knew they were going to do it. Chapantini switch drops. They're not going Underworld. They wanted to take the fight straight to the Middle East, boys. Ryzen Ages.
You have to answer it. Chapantini here pushing the pressure.
Oh no.
Conversation right now.
Damn, Ryzen Ages surprise conned by Chapantini.
Bit of a tragic start there for Ryzen Ages, but their downfall is
oh boy.
and Chaps Uprising bound to be super happy with the elimination.
Teenies chat, bro, it lives on even at LAN. Even at LAN.
So crucial. And in a lobby like this, MDF, we know that we have so many heavy power hitter teams. That's going to be insane to think about. You have
Thomas and Queasy still unconned. Server that looks bad, does it?
Do just that. Thomas HD doing an excellent job holding his high ground. He's got the angle down on the
doesn't look too bad to me.
I saw Gone in Quanti as well, still at Mount Olympus. We know that they have that drop spot, not for free. But again, that southern side is theirs at the moment.
Nice.
Queasy and Thomas HD are going to be happy with these tags, right? This is the bigger picture of hyper-competitive Fortnite. It just doesn't get more difficult than this.
I hope it's not laggy. I hope that's just a replay thing, man. The players did say, unfortunately, for the rehearsals and the practice games, it was a bit laggy. Oh, Vico Flixia fighting, though. Up against Shadow and Virgo. Oh, no.
Sparks already started to fly though. Vico trying to see if he can get
Shadow and Virgo's first LAN as well. They got to be feeling nervous going up against one of the best fighting duos there. This is not the team you want to fight game one, bro. You're nervous. You're trying to like shake it off. You're cold. And you got to try and fight Vico and Flixie. Oh no, Shadow's already down. That's really unfortunate. It's so good to see Vico and Flixie come out confident though, bro. They are not nervous at all. Oh, they've come out swinging. Oh my god. Well then, very good sign for Vico and Flixie.
Are going to be another NA team to fall here to the hands of a European juggernaut. And, you know, this is, again, I have an inkling just to start for Flixie and Vico.
Let's go. Nice.
Big reason why these guys have Reckless Railways uncontested.
Oh, here we go.
Do not want to have to deal
Victor V and Paper were getting keyed a lot by fellow Purser. Where there's Purser coming in, I think this other team in the bottom right is Purser. Purser's team has been very aggressive around this area of the map. Oh no, it's Quanti and gone. Sneaky, sneaky. It was a Brazil team, not the Brazil team I was thinking of though.
They're getting really close here.
Gon's wearing his normal fit.
Danger lurking nearby, and Brazil, of course, known for what they're capable of when it comes down to.
Oh, the double pickaxe, the pre-edit. No, what a reaction time. Paper, the young man.
Oh, so
what a reaction time from Paper. Mustache went down, did he? Oh, here's Ed in person. This is what I said. Brazilians. Dude, the Brazilians are sneaky. I've never seen so many crouch plays in a single tournament. We got 2 in a row. I did tell you Person was being super aggressive on Paper in scrims. There's 4 teams here. Victor V, Paper, all these teams starting to congest here, and a surge base on top. This is crazy.
I'm thinking Person Ed are recognizing we have to get in a fight.
Oh, Chap and Teeny are now lurking in this area too.
Storm Surge is going to become an issue. And if you're unfamiliar with what that means, when there's a certain amount of players alive, the game is going to force you to fight other teams. Damage will start to rain in.
Paper's loot's not too bad.
And take you out the
yeah, this is all for a bunker, chat. Bunker and also soft trades for Surge. Hitting like 100 pump shots and then healing and stuff.
That bunker, Clone and Krebs, they are doing everything in their power to prevent anyone else. They might find themselves trapped at the bottom for a time being, though, because keep in mind, teams do like to hold whenever they find duos inside of that bunker.
Quanti and Gone also setting up, looking back inwards.
Yeah, Clicks hasn't fought off spawn yet, chat. Clicks hasn't fought off spawn. So far, we've lost Shadow, Aegis, Kazi, Tinker, and Sky.
Ammunition starting to run low. Builds even shorter than that. It's only going to be a matter of time before this starts to go super south. So if Paper and Victor V can't step up and finish this fight soon,
very
good.
Yeah, but at this point,
throwing out fight here. This is concerning.
There's no opportunity to retreat. You are all in at this stage. They've invested too much time, and they know that they need more surge tag damage as well.
Yeah, interesting. The Visuals and King haven't fought yet.
To sit this one out though, because the weapon bunker is sounding, and they're gonna have.
I mean, hey, I'm not mad about watching a bit of a fight rather than just surge trading.
Down there first, and of course, secure the goods. There's going to be a lot of loot that's going to be given out to Clone here shortly. But
I don't think Clicks is going to want to split Sandy, by the way, chat.
Much more urgency, right, is put behind these shots now as they're trying to push in.
Dude, this is such a long fight. Jeez.
Clone,
it looks like they did get the jetpacks out, though, which is good.
Here, but Victor V, Paper, they're still, I don't want to call it hesitant, but definitely wary.
Where's Mustache? Oh, no. OCE might have drawn first blood.
That bunker. Malabuka, Mustache, though, they've encountered some early difficulties here, it seems like, at Restored Reels. Last we checked in, they were getting a couple of decent tags onto Alex and Worthy, but now, knowing that Malabuka is in that solo position, it's going to be tough to make his way
Trulex took him down. Bit of EU on EU action.
Undoubtedly. Look at Kanata and Cooper, though, on the move right now. Trying to
Cooper Kanata, this is bad sign for Cooper Kanata. They're looking for Surge aggressively. They don't have their surge. This is bad. Oh, Veno gets a kill.
Where we see a lot of those other duos looking to get box-to-box fight, you know, very close quarter. They're keeping their distance almost exclusively now from.
This is a very bad sign for Kanata Cooper. I'm not going to lie.
I really really love this positional check, though, from Kanata and Cooper, because they've taken over a hill just northwest of
Oh, here we go.
and they know
Clix and
all those
Zeno.
duos that are far west
So
from the
cold.
map
So
are
no way
going
Acorn
to have to
Cold and
rotate
like Sato
through.
didn't fight
Cooper and
either.
Kanata,
So many spawns
Kanata is
split.
notorious
Alex
for
gets a
setting
kill.
up surge bases in positions where you have ample opportunity to deal some damage to other teams.
Oh, look at this. This is the clash we all expected. Vino and Clix versus Oceania's Damo there, who just rotated by. They're going to be the first.
MDF doesn't even know both the duos, bro. Dude, they really are just the OCE team. So far, every piece of content is going to be like, being contested by OCE. Like, come on. Worthy and Alex just took down Barker Paz, speaking OCE.
The action here.
Kashoro, though, kind of could get caught in the mix here. Not sure if Clix and Venom have spotted it.
And this is the storm fight we know Clix and Venom like to take. But the Andalex and Sato are still lurking. They've got to be careful.
Small opportunity to try and bounce in here, but again, MDF, this is getting a little more drawn out.
This is bad. This is really bad.
Yeah, because Andalex and Sato were still here. They thought it was just a solo.
Andalex and Sato are a good fighting team too.
Spider's web here. Sato and Andalex do have heals as well.
Hammy and Seti are here too as well.
I'm not sure how much Andalex has to work with.
So much storm fighting. If you guys haven't seen, because if it's a no mobility meta, there's a lot of storm playing.
Consistent duo in the world when it comes to LAN performances in the recent years are here.
Every view we pan over, it's like sharks in the water currently. The fact that Cammy and Seti have now decided to just stroll on over so casually, but they recognize there's no real openings for us to chase this one just yet. Let's prioritize our positioning and set because they can always to intervene.
Nice. That'll be good for Clix to warm up a bit on LAN too. Veno looking locked in. The only problem is the strategy.
Vino's gonna be the first to claim it alongside Clix here for a big elimination.
Their loadout. I don't know how many white heals they have. They got to get going.
In the right pace here.
Bro, I can't believe Peter Poyo are now unconned on their side of Raft. They might be about to have the perfect chapter almost. Second, first, and then doing well at the LAN would be so crazy. Oh, Clix had 3 make hits. My bad. Sweet. Excellent.
Swing at that, but nothing just yet.
Ooh, Cooper Kanata fighting Middle East finest. Visuals and braids.
Final hour. Just last night, they discovered that they were going to be participating on the global stage. What's their prep time look like in comparison to everyone else?
Ooh, Braids getting active.
Braids, he's trying to make sure that he brings the fight to Cooper and Kanata.
Braids used to playing on 40 ping. This is his first time playing 0. Braids was telling me last night he has never played 0 ping until today, and he didn't get to. He wasn't allowed to play any games on the practice setup, and wasn't allowed to play. Like he only got to play the rehearsal games today. That's it.
This is a team that is very much tenured and familiar with one another. They in fact have duoed with each other throughout the year. So again, not your regular backup team. This is a very, very scary team to be fighting right now, and a huge opportunity like this is not going to be taken for granted.
Oh, Reed Ritual are lurking too. We're going to see a lot of big teams die to Surge here, chat, just so you're aware.
Their armored walls tells a lot.
Oh, chat, Barker Paz and Bryson Bolts have gone down now as well.
Surge is effectively active now. Great place to be rotating.
A lot of the underrated NA guys not showing up game 1. That's Shadow, Barker, and Bryce's teams all down.
Is going to have a chance to really get back into the swing of things as the Rift Island's already gone up, and we already know.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Peterbot and Poyo did not even wait a moment's notice. As soon as the Rift Island spawned in, these two were prepped and ready.
The only problem for Peter and Poyo is Kazi and Aspect did terrible this game, dropping on Prism, so they might drop back on Peterbot.
At the bottom of Rift Island, you know teams like to try and utilize some of those rifts along the bottom, but again, when you have a team like Peterbot and Poya, and they're not the only ones lurking either, Trashy and Threats as well.
Did Peter get forecast? I don't know. I feel like he's gotten here too quickly for him to go forecast. Maybe. Honestly, maybe.
Yeah, they're going to be able to scout them out in just a couple of moments here. So Trashy and Threats will have a big, big problem here. The hold up, King
Braids down.
Talk about problems are pushing down.
Oh, fighting Vidil and Rezon.
Now, there's something that we know about King is that
dude, again, some good fights.
Someone you want to face in a box fight. What he's managed to do all throughout this week is instill fear into every duo.
Those 1v1s were impressive.
Players in the practice rooms back to back and has been the most successful.
The way that you're
all right, well, Dukes kind of destroyed King, but King was working everyone else.
Trying to see if he can get a little bit of revenge damage onto Reason or Badil, but currently, Germans.
Oh no, King and FaZe are struggling on Surge. This is kind of the story of King and FaZe on LAN, sadly. Or King anyway.
Once those shields crack, Vidil, Reason, more than close enough to hear it. But they also need the damage, so the key is inevitable.
Yeah,
Oh,
both sides are
no.
extremely
Dude, Surge is
aware
looking
that
nuts.
This is a fight for Surge right now. And should King's team get a tag, the Surge is going to flip. They are the team quite literally above them. And it doesn't really
Ed goes
get much
down.
closer than this. And this is the most opportunistic time for King to take down a duo here.
OC gets themselves on the board,
Reason, here
baby.
it is. Opportunities start to shift here. Reason and Vidil now. Pressure starts to loom on them.
2 damage, bro. We're
Craziest part to
2
think about,
below.
too, is that they've still got to watch their backs because Rift Island just lurking in the distance, slightly higher elevation than themselves.
This
Peter
is
Bob Boyle, they were
brutal.
Definitely trying to see if they could track down anybody for some additional tags, knocks, elims.
Wow, this
ideally,
is
but
so ugly.
one of these teams has got to get a go on here, and they can't afford to just sit idle. It's either fight or get eliminated.
Here it comes. I'm seeing 2 shots coming from both sides. Reason goes for it
King's
first.
pretty weak.
Rodiel on the other side
Yeah.
doing an excellent job. But
This is what I was worried about, man. It's so hard, though, because I wasn't super hopeful for King coming into this because of his LAN performances in the past, but now being conned by visuals, it's just even more brutal, bro.
Crazy though when you think about
Oh,
how
what is
many
going on
teams
here?
are getting caught inside of these box fights, inside of the storm itself.
Bro, Mustache and Malabuka pulling themselves back into this. That's impressive.
It's incredible to think that they're still 156 above that damage threshold, despite that hiccup of Malabuka having to make the reboot van play in the first place.
So many players in
Locks them
Storm.
in, though. They seem like they're primed and interested potentially, but instead it's just going to be heading to the top of Rift Island. Malabuka might get chased though. He wants more damage.
Little does he know, though, there is trashing and threats up here. It's the next set right
Chat's
now.
not spoiling. They're just saying the kill feed. Chat, this is live. You can't spoil it. This is happening at this very
We might
moment.
just find out here soon if
Thank you,
they
bro.
end up
Thank you for subs,
opening the
guys. Thank you
box
so
and
much.
fire, but no, Malabuka takes flight first. And he's going to get pretty far off. Will it be enough,
no
Taco?
way.
It's not looking like the math is going to math here. As Malabuka's going to be the first.
Bro,
to fall.
Prism and
Tries to get
Casper
as
on
far as
16
possible.
points?
Mustache will have to land on him and save him now.
The problem, though, is that we're looking at 2 tick zones currently. Monster, Mustache.
Vive, Booga go down. Rezone gets finished off, bro. Everyone's going down. Acorn takes someone down. This is crazy.
Edge of zone, he's still gonna have to deal with all the teams that are already based up, situated, and ready to take advantage of the players that are late.
Venom and Click's holding on really well for being conned, though. This is a great sign. Very good sign.
A little bit of a cachet from some leftover action between Casper and Prism. Prism now not being in this fight. And still, you have OCE's Damo and Resigns almost on this warpath
Damn,
with
Canada
them.
down, Mustache. So,
Continuing
damn,
to
this
be
surge is brutal.
that thorn in their side, if you will, for lack of a better phrase, but back on over to the focus here as Clix is looking for action here. Those are his walls. It's Acorn, it's Cold on the other side. A very
Chat, we might need to
scary
chill on
team to
maybe
go
the
against.
leaderboard reading, only because, like,
Yesterday in the
everyone can see it.
scrims,
It's just
in
like
our
all chat
practice
is. It's
lobbies,
all chat's
they
going to be all
pulled off
day.
a incredible 16
I don't know.
eliminations just to show the lobby what they're capable of.
The real issue is just knowing that for Clix and Venno, Clix, he just needs some fight.
I think if it's like something really big, like first place stars or something, maybe, but we're just literally reading every name, which I get it, because they're all big names, but
have pulled off a miracle at this point. And it does seem, even though they're a little bit worse for wear, they're battered for sure, but they're still kicking, and that's all they need at this
dude,
stage.
there's no way Mustache, dude, Mustache and Malabuka, this is what we talk about, man. They might not win every spawn fight, but they're so good at going on and making good games out of nothing.
Major eliminations are happening, though, as we're covering the action here. One of those, it's Peterbot and Boyle staying active here. Down goes Cheap from the high ground.
Dude, the crowd loves cheering on Peterbot. The crowd's as loud for Peterbot as Clicks.
Extremely material capped and now picking up points. That's a runaway train potentially starting to take form.
Meanwhile, other teams like Cuddy and Kovacs just trying to see if they can find an angle. Yuma Rise under a little bit of duress here, but it's back to Clicks. Venno trying to see if
Bro,
they can
Acorn and
angle their
Cold.
way
Dude,
out
no
of
way we're going
this
to have a whole bunch of these
awkward
teams
position that they
splitting and
found
doing
themselves in.
okay.
First up, right
Did not
next to
see this
Acorn and
coming.
Cold, but again, Acorn and Cold, they've got decent amount of materials to work with. More importantly,
49
still,
alive.
I think that they are certainly willing to jump into a fight if it calls for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow's a 1.5 times multiplier as well, chat. 6 games today, 6 games tomorrow, 1.5 multiplier tomorrow.
Good teams that are still standing right now. Teams that we've been kind of following the story.
89 above, though. This is a bit concerning here. We're having to spray damage in. That's not a good sign. We're getting desperate.
this engagement here, and Vino facing the struggles of taking a lot of damage here as well, not being able to recover now as they don't have whites.
Oh no.
Still has a couple of flow barriers.
Cole and Acorn beneath them. They can't really fight them. There's no easy team around them to box fight either.
Now starting to
looking bad for Clix and Veno here.
Near their area. Ritual though takes some big tags, left that wall open just a moment too long. But Ritual, free, come on, coming out of Doomstad. Got to be dealing with Epic Oil and Muzz early on. The fact that this duo already has 3 elims is rather impressive, but Malabuka as well still
Mustache not looking too great right now. We got gray SMGs, but like we've got a combined total of like 300 health right now.
Meanwhile, Mustache again just trying to make sure he doesn't take another tick from the storm, but it's too little, too late.
Hey, 30 HP, baby, strategic. Strategic. Now we get revived on 30 HP. Genius. Absolutely genius. You guys wouldn't understand the genius. Look at that. Boom.
Definitely time lost. The surge is active. They need to find a couple tags. Into the box they go. Back behind them is another duo as well. And if he doesn't get this shot, he's going to be sent back.
Oh, it's Walks. Nice. Are we alive? 44 above. Oh my god, we're 4 above. We're literally... Oh, we're dead. We're both dead. We're both dead. We're both instantly dead.
Here, and unfortunately, it might not be enough here. It's so close.
Pop the mini, Malabuka. Pop a bandage.
They have finally met their end. Zero business making it that far in the first place, though, but that is the kind of power that Malabuka and Mustache can bring.
Well, here's a couple things to celebrate.
Oh, Vico and Flixie looking fantastic. 700 above, in zone, front side, stacked. Excellent start for the EU champs. Oh no, Veno down, Clix solo. 153 above, though. He could res, maybe. He might be able to res.
Your best mate, or let him get sent back to the lobby so you can just focus in now. Seems like he wants to go for
W armored wall.
Be the saving grace here for a moment.
Nah, he has to go. He's getting pushed. Zone's coming. He's 12 above.
Continue to play the game here.
Clix with a solo clutch game 1. He pulls this off. He's crazy. 16 below.
No realistic opportunity for Clix to bring that one back, but Queasy, he's actually looking a little hurt here. He might have been desperate at that point, and Clix finds himself in a similar situation.
Oh no. Oh, it's Vico and Flixie too. Oh no.
When it comes to the damage threshold, he's got to make a move, and he's got to do it
Still above.
now.
Why did he get hit for surge then? He's above.
Anybody's giving him an opening.
Well, he's still inside the
Nice movement, bro.
The more teams that fall, this would be excellent for Clix here. He just has to hold on a little bit longer.
Bro, Muzz in first, baby. Let's go.
Zone pull towards his side, more or less. But High Ground has Cammy and Seti looking from up above, and it has never looked better for this duo.
Kadu and Cien having already been eliminated. And again, reconvening with Clix's
oh my god
POV, but Clix is just crazy with the movement. The fact that he managed to escape.
Still alive.
Still
He's clutching. Almost a top 15 now.
He's still doing it, bro.
Inside the top 15. Could he make a top 10? It's so close, and down he goes.
And it's the Peterbot. Oh, wait, no Poyo, though. Wait, what?
Peterbot is also a solo.
It could have been anybody in this circumstance, but
Chapantini on high ground. Wait a second. Damn. There's no way Chapantini win their first game. Average dude's he's played 2 FNCS Grand Finals. This is technically Chap's 3rd ever finals lobby for an FNCS. 3rd ever.
Seems to have lost his teammate now. Has to do this on his own here, but still. Anything can happen, but Muzz and Epic World inside the box, inside the lane. He's throwing armored walls down. That's going to buy him a little bit of time.
Oh no, he's got no meds, no white meds though. Huddy's still going as well. Some underrated teams in here. Resigns in Damo and he just went down.
His way up this mountain face, but things are just going to get all the more vicious the higher he climbs.
Muzz, come on, Muzz. Oh, almost top 10. They're not bad. Peterbot's still going. 7 elims, bro. Peter's still going.
8 eliminations now for Peterbot.
But I'm so confused. How is he cheating on LAN?
Nearly finding another one there. Just moments away now from a top 5 here. Can he do it as a solo? He's getting spotted out. The armor wall comes down.
Oh my god. Oh no, he goes down his zone. He almost 1v2'd on like 10 HP. Oh my god. Wait, Acorn and Cole might win this. Dude, how are Acorn and Cole this good?
Using his duo Sphinx there to Peterbot, but Acorn and Cole, the fact that they are still intact, 5 armored walls as well to work with here for
Rise and Yuma, the Asia boys, let's go.
Look for an opportunity to collapse. Vico, Flixie off in the distance as well.
This could be anyone's game, man. All of these duos look like they could win this.
Well, look at this. High ground starting to
Oh, Vico. Damn, there's some good duos in this.
This is the pick for me. The team that I knew, you leave them uncontested. They're just going to put in dangerous work here on the field, and it is starting to shape up. Acorn and Cold.
4 duos. What a stacked endgame. Low ground's looking rough, though. Rise has no mats.
Yuma, who also has 7 eliminations. Yuma.
Oh, go Yuma.
Beautiful tag there. Loses his teammate, though. Finds another exchange. It's back
7 elims, too.
Still happen.
All these teams scurrying in the
Oh, takes down Acorn. Asia's doing it. 2v2, EU versus EU.
Another elimination to add to the count. Vico, Flixie versus Chap.
Dude, what a game 1 for Vico, Flixie too.
For the ages indeed here. 5 eliminations.
Oh, Chap getting in, bro. Chap's 1v2ing. Dude, Chap just 1v2'd essentially. Oh my god, the observer's through. But Chap just jumped in and 1v2'd essentially. Oh my god. My man is definitely quietening a lot of people down on the timeline who have been talking a lot of very interesting smack. Damn. Chap and Teeny with the switched drop spot winning game 1. Bruh. Wow. Well then.
Dallas, would you please give it up for your game 1 winner?
Woo! Damn, that is very interesting.
Chap and Teeny, do you want to step up for me here, fellas?
That means a lot.
Your glorious faces.
I'll put him on the prediction chat.
Great start. I mean,
you prediction chat.
Game 1, a lot of pressure, but waiting around the beginning. But in front of these
fans, also chat. We'll do some V-Buck giveaways chat. We'll make this one chat. If you guys want some V-Bucks, type the word chap in chat. CHAP chap. Anyone can win. All you gotta do is type the word in chat. Keep an eye on your Twitch whispers. I'll do this after every game this weekend. Only trust DMs for my mod merits. Anyone else DMing you scamming you.
What really counted there?
Of course, we're only playing for height, and that's how you win games. That's it.
Coming into this competition, obviously, a lot of expectations, things that might happen. Did things pan out in that first game as you thought they might, or was it very different?
It was different.
This is highest. You got 10. Okay. And Teeny and Misha came 3rd place in FNCS by dropping 9 different locations in 12 games. And they wouldn't land like different POIs. They'd land on like a few chests and then rat their way onto people's like loot paths and then kill them. And it looks like they're actually doing a similar strat here on LAN, which is wild. And also, yes, thank you for... I don't know what my viewer record is. Let me check, actually. I don't know what my all-time viewer record is. Let me check. We are getting very close to hitting it, which I was not expecting today. I genuinely wasn't. Every time this happens, I was not expecting it. Let me see. Do I have it? Peak viewers all time. My all-time peak viewers is 63,000. Was that just now? It might have just been now, actually. I don't know. We're very close, though. Thank you, guys. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Hell yeah. You guys are crazy. Thank you. It's either now or very close to. Either way, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Today's crazy. You guys are the best. Again, we're doing a 36-hour stream tomorrow, chat. Don't miss. It's going to be mad fun. We're going to run globals into doing a World Cup rewatch party, after party kind of vibe. Thank you. If you guys haven't subbed and you're considering it, though, it's also September. So if you click that link in chat, you have discounted sub if it's your first time ever subbing. You can also use your free Prime sub if you have it. You get no ads. America. Dude, my brother, it was so funny. When I went to Dallas with my brother for DreamHack,
don't monitor me, I've got this.
Snapdragon is the processor that delivers amazing performance and power efficiency from inside the devices you love and use every day. Smarter smartphones, powerful PCs, connected watches, new realities, immersive gaming, captivating audio, transformed transportation. For experiences that move you, it has to be Snapdragon.
We've got an incredible show for you tonight.
Don't be scared. There's someone coming.
Please stay tuned as we attempt to commune with the devil. When do you think you'll finish this film of yours?
Look like it seems like they're really prioritizing that forecast tower. Another thing that we focused on at the beginning of the show. They want that forecast tower, and that's the reason why they're able to get height right here. You saw Cammy and Seti sort of shaping up to try and take height.
Yeah, show this from Chav's POV, please, Mr. Chav. Oh, I want to see that from Chav's POV, man. He just jumped in and shit on Vico and Flixie. That is not easy.
Hold height for as long as they did, all the way from zone 9. Once again, the forecast tower allowing them to know where to move that height and use or save up those much needed mats towards the end of the game. There, absolutely
thank you, Fishy Poo, with the 10 gifted. First 10 to my channel. Thank you, bro. Much love, man. Thanks, homie. Thank you for the primes and the tier 1s as well. Thank you, guys.
Man, that is a statement game out of game number 1. But there was just so many things that transpired in game number 1. Just so many solo performances that all took place. I mean, we saw there for
oh, such a good song, Beshu.
Come
from a land down under.
8 eliminations? That's terrifying. We can't let that happen.
I'm excited to see this leaderboard.
We can, and they did. And I want to see it happen again. Rise and Yuma representing Asia right now, showing that, oh, yeah, it's NA versus you. You got to watch out for Asia as well.
Yeah, these guys are really looking good right there. 8 eliminations clutching up there in the end in those final few moments. The crowd erupted as soon as they got that final elimination. Wasn't quite enough to get into that first or second, but they've got to be happy with that start.
Yeah, there we go for the leaderboard. Sweet.
That's right.
Bro, Peterbot was moving, bro. Hey, 2K subs. Thank you, guys.
What Peterbot is about, but I do now. In those final moments, you know, Poyo goes down and you have the solo clutch, and he pulled it off.
Pushing 10K overall now, too, again.
To take down Clicks in game number 1. You know that there was definitely some emotions going high right there, but Peterbot,
instinct star for Clicks and Veno too. Bro, I can't believe Acorn and Cole just did so well splitting Brutal Beachhead too. I don't know, man. This is crazy.
In big events like this, 12-game formats, these solo clutches are going to be so vital in getting these guys into a really nice position.
Yo, BA, thanks for 10 gifted. Thanks for 10,000 subs, chat. Thank you so much. Also, if you guys missed any of the content this weekend, I'm going to have a main channel video tomorrow recapping what happened today, and also a highlight video on the Extra Antics channel in case you guys missed any of the content today or tomorrow. Dude, Peter was moving, bro. He actually could have won that if he didn't go down the zone. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, close leaderboard.
Forecast tower, and then getting the Rift Island.
Yo, W Asia in second. Asia in second. Middle East in 10th. Hell yeah.
I saw Poyo kind of modifying his weapons there, getting exactly what.
Yo, we're not gonna read the leaderboard.
Prepared for the end game.
Wait, I would have paused it if I thought we were going to take it off.
Go, Flixie, a second place. They didn't even need the Victory Royale, right? The fact
the problem is that Clicks and Veno. Wait, we're not going to show the leaderboard?
Let them get too far in the game.
Yeah, I mean, they started it off so strong as well, getting eliminations onto Shadow and Virgo by zone 1 there. And then, of course, just dominating the low ground as we know them to do.
Yeah, exactly. Another really solid performance of these guys. We've seen them do it previously. This is exactly what we expected. Low to mid ground, finding those eliminations. And towards the end there, where it was the final 2v2.
Is this it? Sorry, chat. I would have stopped. I don't know why they're just not talking about the leaderboard a whole bunch. Like, what the hell? Are they coming back to it? Surely they come back to it. They're going to come back to it now, right? I'll give them the chance. I'll give them the chance.
Rotation. They went towards the north side of their drop spot. So interesting to see whether that's going to change throughout the day, whether the forecast tower fight's going to affect that. But really nice start from these guys.
That's right, guys. I know you want more action. We can talk more about this, but let's just jump back into it. MDF, the best taco.
Okay. All right. For some reason, okay. Leaderboard not that important apparently. Okay. So this is the leaderboard. So we've got Chapantini in first on 93, Ryazuma 84, Vico Flixie 84, Peter Poyo 70, Huddy Kovac 64. Then we have Cold, Whale, Cammy, Dukes, and FKX. Ooh, OC in 12. That's the team conning Clicks and Veno too. So that first split worked really well for them, bro. That first split worked really, really well for them. I feel like they definitely like messed up their pacing now with the breaks in between.
Match number 2 is here. What do we have in store for us this game? I mean, last one was surely a surprise.
Yeah, Alex and Worthy in 17th is great too.
Taking a top 10 position. One Asia team up there as well.
I can't believe this was a split. They didn't fight this. How do you split Brutal Beachhead? Terrible drops from Andalex and Sato.
They haven't necessarily had an easy time about it either here at Brutal Beachhead. You know, you get like the soft contest coming out of Andalex and Sato, and this could prove to
here we go.
be very difficult though for Andalex and Sato.
Andalex and Sato had a 0-point game 1, so they're going to want to fight.
If they want to take this fight to Acorn and Cold, it could be a really difficult one to actually close out in quick fashion.
We have to give all credit to not only Clicks and Vino for Clix' performance to stay alive and secure.
Kazi killed Pixie, so Kazi's still landing on Pixie.
Interesting. More placement points.
Dude, this is so good for Peter Poyo. It's actually insane.
Very impressive performance for teams that were contested that game, actually. When you start to do the math on that, that is almost unprecedented.
Well, it was almost like Davo and Resigns were trailing.
Yeah.
This is so big for Peter Poyo if they get this half themselves.
Actually stumbled upon Kishuro as a solo. I almost wonder if things could
Where's Veno? Veno was in Sandy chat.
Because that's what really got them tied up.
Veno on the side. I saw him. It was on the minimap.
Again, hindsight's always 20/20.
Oh no, I thought Chapantini might land on Cooper Kanata. Dude, Chapantini are being cheeky this land, bro. We've never seen this before in a land.
Yeah, we do know Kanata and Cooper like to rotate.
He's on his steady. I saw him. I saw him on the minimap.
Taken out pretty early last game, so they didn't get to secure.
You can see the two colors. There was two players on the east side, which was the OC, and then Clicks and Veno were on the west side, and Veno was further north.
Shortly afterwards, Braids ended up falling to Epic Whale Muzz, so pretty
it looks like someone disconnected
zone
though.
Dynamic starting to take shape here, and that's really part of the high level of Fortnite. Game to game.
Wait, do we have point bug? Don't tell me we have point bug on LAN.
What went wrong? And it's about adjusting in the real time. But here's Seiyun, here's Kadu against Casper and Prism. Little stands off here.
Yeah, Veno lands on the hill a lot, chat.
Similar to match 1, it's gonna kind of take its time.
No way we're gonna deal with. No way we're gonna have a land with point bug, bro. It's gonna be the last game. We're not gonna know who's winning. Like it's gonna be could make it more exciting technically.
Head on out, red line rig. Make sure that he doesn't get caught in the mix. He's clearly
Steady Cammy uncon though.
For that reboot max, like didn't see Pixie anywhere near, so almost makes you wonder at the same time. It's going to be a difficult situation for a lot of these teams.
More exciting? I mean, I get why the point bug can make it more exciting. You don't know exactly who wins, but also makes it way harder to follow.
Getting active right now just outside the Rebels' roost. What is happening here? They seem to be finding
a lot of teams getting active.
It's Visual and Braids once again who are giving some of these duos a really difficult time.
Steady shooting out the launch pad. Makes sense. Like we said originally, it's a smart strategy. It stops people from rotating in behind you and farming you.
This is also a really smart disengage from King and Phaser, recognizing the fact Sky Scroll still nearby as well.
King and Phaser have got to be so pissed, man. Getting contested by a team who didn't even qualify has got to be so brutal.
Could pose some issues because they didn't stick around for the fight. Don't know how much surge damage they've actually been able to accrue at this stage, and once we start to get into that mid-game rotation aspect, we already saw a handful of teams, even some of the teams that you wouldn't necessarily anticipate to struggle with their surge damage, having issues.
Yeah, what happened to Rapid and Batman Booga game 1?
And Rapid here at the Grim Gate. This has been their drop spot for quite some time, coming out of Major 3, of course, with an excellent performance. You know, if you start looking at the paper trail of Rapid and Batman Booga, everyone's marking them up towards the top 3.
Cold and Acorn take the fight and win it.
Top 3, it wouldn't be one
Damn,
Cold and Acorn.
bro, Cold's so good on LAN.
Teams down this time, they do finish the fight up against.
They're so consistent, man. Acorn's so smart too.
But now now something that Sato and Andalex are potentially
nice.
considering is if this keeps going in favor of...
So Andalex and Sato struggle when they split and struggle when they fought.
Do you switch for day 2? But I think we still got a few more lobbies to work through before that really starts to become the real...
Malibuka Mustache got 1 kill out of Restored too. Looks like OC might be down to a solo. Alex or Worthy.
Restored Reels. 1 elimination. All this is onto Alex or
Flixie and
Worthy.
Vico are just fighting, man. I was worried if Vico and Flixie could be like as confident on LAN as they are online. Apparently, yes. They've come out. Oh, very confident. Vico getting PC.
Zone 1 sky base going on here.
Bolt's handling it well though. Bolt is a good fighter, man.
From up above.
Oh no!
Whose tower is it?
What happened there? Oh, that's very
How long
unfortunate.
can he really hold on to it? He's trying to
Is Vico going to run with it? If he runs with it, he's going to be marked on the minimap though. If he runs with it, it'll mark him on the map.
Now that they've isolated Vico by forcibly eliminating Flixie, they're going to chase him. They do not want to let him escape with that forecast keycard.
And this is not just
It doesn't do it anymore? Oh, it doesn't mark you anymore. Oh, sorry, my bad. Been out of touch here, apparently.
To every single storm.
Wait, is that team hiding at the bunker? Like, literally just crouch hiding?
So much more than just a set of points. Bolts and Bryce have to think long and hard, and they end up easing off for a second. But because Kromsu was waiting for them, and Bryce
oh, no.
is going to be one of the first to fall
Disastrous here for both teams.
This was almost like an unexpected gift. Clone and Kromsu were situated.
It looks like I see that. I saw them hiding on the vault. I was like, are they hiding on the vault? Oh no.
Hey, I've just got to play for the reboot.
Oh no, they were hiding, bro.
We'll deal with the forecast later.
Oh, hit him with a little full piece too. Oh my god.
That was
then.
Dirty right there to get boxed up. But look, Bolts has the card.
Jeez.
So he actually ends up finding Vico potentially here. Or
Did Vico drop it? I think Vico dropped it.
He ends up dropping it just so that he doesn't, bring that heat with him. So
damn, very rough start for both our teams mid-map.
But sure, you might have forecast secured, but at what cost? Because realistically, if I'm Kromsu, I'm not letting you escape. And that's the thing.
You change your prediction I've seen game 1? Oh, for sure, but
he did not have the material.
Just seeing so many teams do well while splitting their drop. I mean, Chapantini, I already talked about being a big question mark, so we didn't know where they were actually dropping.
Just saying, hey, look, you can have it, man. My hands are in the air.
I'm even more confident Peanut Butter Pollo getting a top 3 now.
Take it, and he plays for another day. That just really shows you what this tournament means, right? That's not an
I don't think. No, I don't. I want to get one, though. Thanks for the subs, guys, and the follows. Thank you.
About the Fortnite Global Championship, that even the players give respect to one another like that. It's
look at the players in this area, bro. Acorn, Cammy, Clicks, Teeny, what? There's a lot of good teams here. All in Storm.
Veno, Acorn, Gold, Chap, Teeny, Cammy, Seti. I don't think we could ask for anything better at this stage, but fact of the matter is, all these teams are just fixated on one thing, and it's likely the weapons bunker.
And you hear it. It's opening up right now, and Clicks and Veno the first to fold as they recognize.
Yeah, Clicks and Veno go deeper in a storm. Veno's got the Monarch, which is usually a good sign.
Campfire. They'll get their chance at the bunker, right? They'll be able to pick up some scraps, get their attachments. But first,
so weird. See, it's just so strange seeing Clicks play so much Storm.
Pixie, so it looks like Janiz's rescue mission was a success. He was able to make his way towards a reboot van, but again, you have to start to wonder what kind of damage was he able to collect prior to losing Pixie. And now, Reckless Railway's heating up one more time because Vico doubled back, brought Flixie into it, but now Shadow and
Vico and Flixie back up at least.
Pose a threat.
Listen, Shadow, someone I've known for a long time. I've followed his career closely. He is a very, very scary player. Once he starts to get
coming in
situated,
too.
Game 1 jitters are out of the way now. Him and Virgo have been nothing but successful as a duo here.
Shadow and Virgo have been practicing so hard, man, but fighting Vico and Flixie on LAN has got to be a different beast.
Best right now. Clearly some of the strongest fighters on the region. And then you have OCE's Danith and
Not
Tinka,
sure, Felty.
right?
We didn't see
Champions of
Peterbot go
OCE
for the
lurking
forecast, so
nearby,
maybe he might. I
seeing
don't
what's
know.
happening here. Trying to put
He went for the
OCE's
bunker.
stamp on it.
But Vico and Flixie, I mean, we're talking about you made your 3 winners.
Oh,
at
it didn't
this
spawn
stage,
this
right?
game.
You've
Ah,
got
that's
to
why.
Imagine the level of confidence.
Bit unlucky.
Even when you talk to either of them, they are just reeking of confidence, essentially, and for good measure.
So
because
Pete's
Vico,
going for the bunker
Flixie,
instead. It makes
they've
sense.
Been successful, despite the fact that Vico was incredibly low on material count as well. He's still able to stave off Shadow and Virgo, and that is not an easy feat by any means.
ZX?
Jumping to the other side here. Dukes and Sphinx trying to figure out what's happening down here south.
So many
on the
Monarch
zone.
pistols.
As things are just starting to develop, clearly shots are coming in from teams in the
Oh,
distance. Meanwhile,
Chaffantini
Queasy has
sneaking
that
up
high
on
ground.
Queasy. Oh, no. Oh, wow.
Trying to see how he can possibly get
If this was an
involved.
online
He's
tournament, we're
obviously
definitely about to get a
for
Queasy
home,
tweet.
didn't even tell.
I don't even know if it's Queasy that's in danger nearly as much as what it might be Thomas HD when he tries to work his way back towards the surge base he has with Queasy. You can hear the Monarch pistol.
Oh, no.
Shots flying
Oh,
out
no.
overhead.
Oh,
Thomas making
no.
his way back towards
Oh,
him,
good
but he's
awareness by
scouting
Thomas
it
to
out.
put up the wall
Managed to
just
throw
in
the wall
case.
just in the nick of time.
Smart.
Queasy also on
Bro,
high
Chap
alert
and
now,
Teeny are
but
making
Chap, Teeny,
enemies
they made
this
enough
LAN.
noise. Other teams in the
They're
distance
actually going for the
tried to
Teeny
take
Misha
side shots at
strat.
them.
Gotta respect Thomas HD's ability to not only see them and react faster than they can land a shot on him, but to also get up to high
Cost them
ground
nothing, too.
before it was too late. And look, they're gonna just go ahead and get off of there. They're like, wait, that team, they want to fight? No, we don't
Damn,
need
that's
that.
insane by Thomas.
They give them the respect. They back off the restored reels. They play for center zone now. And this is a very, very good early rotate to go ahead and find a new position here. Find some new real estate, if you will. Meanwhile, at the Grim Gate, we have another Rise in Yuma coming out of Asia, representing here last game. Phenomenal performance.
Thomas now takes down Phaser. 22-year-old reaction time. There's still hope.
Look, we look away, we blink
Oh,
for a
the
second,
double
and
Monarch
double
headshot. That's clean.
Phaser.
Oh, that was so
The lineup
clean.
is just nasty.
That was
You
millisecond
can
perfect.
Just tell that Thomas HD and Queasy.
Bro, that's that
are
LAN advantage, bro. They're on the exact same ping in the call as well. That was a crispy 3-2-1.
Yeah, I don't even know if they want to cross over to pick up the
Oh,
loot.
Teeny
at this
Chap
point.
versus Pixie
Who ended up
Yanis.
Being all too risky.
Bro,
with
Teeny and
Team
Chap
nearby,
are
but
so confident of fighting.
Teeny
They're just
haven't
fully
stopped
box fighting for their
pursuits
surge.
onto different duos. I'm feeling like maybe they're not getting enough tags in these fights.
Can also be so disorienting to other teams in the lobby when you're dealing with the likes of Chapantini because they're just
Need to add more
barreling
light to
down
the
onto
players. It's hard
anybody
because
that
you don't want the
they
players to have
encounter.
beacons
They
shining in their
could
eyes
care
either, so it's a bit
less
tough.
about the caliber of player that they are dealing with in the process. All they want at the end of the day is the points from the eliminations and to clear out the space to make sure that their rotations maintain.
Only
their
8 teams have
smoothness.
gone down. This is so
Yes,
stacked.
layer below, Chapantini are currently boxed up, and they are not the only ones. Pramsu, Clone, lurking overhead, Persa, Ed as well. Close enough that they could definitely tango if they wanted to.
Chapantini, 130 below. Just mentioned that they're not finding the tag, and it's very clear, regardless of how many teams they've managed to
Teeny
fight,
so
it
far
just
below,
hasn't been
yeah.
successful to
Well, this
miss.
seems to be their
So far,
strat,
look
bro.
at
Their
this
strat
here.
seems to be
Double
fight
off
for their
now. Slow
surge. It's
down
very risky.
All of their momentum here. And if I'm being honest, I think they have to keep pursuing it, find a new angle, do something else. They can't afford to stop at this point. Teeny's got a new angle here. He's behind Pixie now.
Remember, Chad, Teeny's also one of only 5 controller players at this LAN. 5 controller, 95 mouse and keyboard.
Good for the Brazilian duos, not looking too good for EU's
So
Jonas.
one of the biggest disadvantages with controller these days, if you don't follow Fortnite too much, is the Storm Surge. Very, very hard to hit Storm Surge tags at range, but not too bad at fighting. Chap hitting his shots on land. But Pixie and Yanis win it.
Kind of reminding
Oh, wait, never mind.
Chapman,
Yes.
we're familiar with each other
Teeny goes
for a
down to
reason,
Quanti.
but Giannis and Pixie, they just had too much of an advantage knowing that the Storm Surge was trickling in, essentially. It just
Quanti
put
kind of
too
snuck up on that
much
one.
pressure onto
Oh, there's only
Japan's
4 because
team.
Wazzy got
They were
DQ'd.
just
Okay,
taking
4
recklessly
controller
aggressive
players
fights,
then.
not methodically calculated ones.
First place down and out.
Falcons,
Brutal.
Teeny, and Chap were your first place team coming into match number 2. They are now down and out, effectively opening up the
big
leaderboard
leaderboard change.
for other teams to start to climb on up now.
Yeah, fighting everyone. This is what I mean. I'm still worried for Chap and Teeny's land with this strategy.
Really caught some pretty big attention. Given their
They caught Rise and Ages off guard, which was great, but
finds FKS that flashback moment, but Janus, Pixie especially.
Man, Giannis and Pixie are going through it this game. 3 kills and they're still just getting jumped on.
Well, but these two know they've just got to disengage. They need an opportunity to get that mech hit off. So Pixie will find a moment here, but Quanti still good pose, pretty big threat. All depends on how Janus and Pixie actually choose to leave from this current position.
Well, Muzz and Whale on the islands. Did they capture it too? Oh no, they're below. Come on, Muzz. Come on, Muzz.
Bring your focus down to that bottom right, that map. We're in zone 5 out of 12, right? So we're getting into the late part of the game. Things are going to get to real small with the circle, and it's only going to become more and more difficult if you're one of those teams that don't.
We've got to hit a shot so badly.
Chicho,
hit Chicho. Come on, Muzz. Out of the sky.
You had the shield, you had the white heals, but you're losing all of it because you're just underneath that Storm Surge. Finally, I'll manage to catch a break in the form of damage.
I mean, it's just not true though, Master Booty. This is not true, man. It's you got to mention it, bro. It's super relevant, especially with bullet travel time. The only way controller's going to become relevant again with Surge is if they bring back hit scan. You can't balance aim assist with bullet travel time. It's impossible.
Cammy and Seti not looking too great right here. Below the damage threshold as well. Again, what that means is that lightning bolt is going to start coming down from the sky. They're going to start losing
Oreo with the prime for aid
over the course of time. Periodically, it'll start to add up. Flixie and Vico. This is why they're fighting.
Yo, RLDB, thanks the 10, man. Thank you, dude.
Otherwise, they will be sent back to the lobby for not doing enough damage. Here it is.
Ooh, Flixie, Vico, Cammy, Seti.
2 angles, but Cammy gets crushed by a devastating shot.
Oh, Vico, nice max. Oh my god, Vico doing it. Wait, Rise and Yuma are currently top 5 as well. They're second. This is second versus third. This is second versus third. Oh my god. Vico's that guy. Is he gonna save Flixie? No way. Dude. There's no fucking way. Dude, Vico is the truth. What? Oh my god.
They're hoping that they can try to collapse, but I fear the moment has left them. Vico doing so much.
The Gold Sovereign looking good. He got the res. Oh my god, Vico. Such a good kid as well. Such a nice guy. Look at him. He's so gassed up. Well done, Vico. Handling the LAN pressure.
And that was our current first and third or second place teams basically to be going head to head. But let's jump in with Clone and Kremsu right now. Another team very, very desperate here to
Clicks and Venom above Surge. 250 above. Nice.
Not so desperate, but ready to defend. But no, they lose the walls first. This is not looking good. But they end up finding shots. It's so fast. He hits one in, then the second.
Double kill for Clicks.
Even notice what happened to them.
Yeah, you know this guy's been taking some tips from Meno. I mean, he's been forming his own kind of master class at this stage.
The edit in, caught by Vino there. The trap was
The armored wall almost delayed it.
So good.
That's exactly the kind of bounce back too that you would hope for, especially when you consider game number 1 probably got a little bit more messy than what they'd initially intended. So moments like that can really captivate a lot of momentum for players on the big stage.
You know, you make a great point. The first game was really difficult for them. They spend a little too much time inside the storm. So look, already micro adjustments starting to come in, but Muzz and Epic Whale here. Muzz is down. Or sorry, Epic Whale's down. Muzz is by himself. He finds the tags that he needs, doubles back to save his teammate as the Storm Surge was doing damage. And Vidil and Reason are recognizing, wait a second. Why did you stop pushing here? Something clearly went wrong. Muzz now has to back off. I don't even think he got to pick up his teammate in time. No, Epic Whale gets finished there. And the development now for Muzz is that he...
They haven't shown Booger one time. They haven't. They've missed a few big players that I've noticed. They're doing a good job, though.
At this point, if Vidil and Reason want to push.
At the same time, though, Muzz is definitely a bit of a solo mastermind. If anybody...
Baka Pa's having a better game too, though.
The real issue that I'm seeing right now, though, MDF, Baka,
Acorn takes down Dukes. Nice. Acorn's still kicking.
Where Muzz is currently fixated. And if he wants to press forward, the deal and reason on the other end of these walls, it's going to cost Muzz so much if he's able to escape this as far as his builds are concerned. He's already looking low on that material.
Hey, I'm just happy last game. I mean, they did show a lot of solos last game, but they clutched up. But they seem to have slowed down a bit on their solo obsession. Except for right now. This is where I want some panning shots right now. Like, show me where everyone else is.
But hey, if Muzz can stay alive, he has the zone, he'll be
W fucking broadcast. Never mind. We're back, maybe.
Placement points are just moments away. Take a look from the other perspective, how the damage ended up racking up there. An excellent tag by Reason, and then the surge.
There we go. W broadcast. Hell yeah. So killing it.
Very, very close.
All right, Thomas still up. Mustache Malibuka looking healthy backside. All right.
But here's a team that hasn't really found their footing just yet. Peterbottom
NASCAR.
in match number 2 right now.
Hell yeah, brother.
Peterbottom was kind of on a rampage.
It's a Daytona map. Hell yeah.
But this time, obviously, hoping that he can do it alongside his duo, Pipoli, Kyoto. They are met with an armored wall. The moment that they try to aggress onto Pars and Baka, and be forced to drop to the low ground, seeing they can try and chop out these floors.
Oh, Baka Pars are getting keyed.
They recognize there's too much desperation from this duo. We don't need to take any sort of risky peeks. We're just going to stay them back.
Oh, this is brutal. Oh, Baka Pars get all the loot. Trashy Threats are an interesting spot. Batman Booga Rapid could have a big game here. This is a great zone for BB and Rapid.
And situated in this game now. Meanwhile, Vino on a huge rotate here across the map. Talk about a night and day position to be in. Eland, material, and much more to work with right now. Clicks, though, has to buy some time. Get
174 above, though. Nice. Good loadout, too. The weapons.
Still, they get time to regather.
Yeah, I want to see some Rise in Yuma, bro. We got an Asia team in first. I want to see some of this.
The most important part was looking at both of their material counts. That is a strong build count for them to work with.
Oh, Thomas Queasy, they're gonna have to jump off this high ground though. They can't top from here.
At Titans like Thomas HT and Queasy up on the high ground already, just trying to take advantageous shots at any of these teams that are starting to trickle their way in, trying to see if they can suppress as many duos as possible to those mid and low ground layers.
Well, here it is. It seems like they've been able to
23 above now though. Booga gets a kill. This is a stacked end game, man. We've got some big names. 4 of the top 5 still up too. Bro, I'm trying to see what Rise and Yuma are. I'm looking for him. I can't see anything. Oh, Yuma gets a kill. Nice. Or a finish. There they are. Rise and Yuma. They're both healthy. Bro, damn, man.
As those teams are still in this game. Meanwhile, Queasy still ramping his way across the high ground, right?
That's for sure. Queasy, Thomas.
Bro, the fact that Acorn and Cold have done well while fighting and now done well also while splitting, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the 12 games.
In the last match, but Acorn, Cold, very efficient.
Oh, Poyo Peterbot not looking healthy. No meds. We need a big refresh. Oh, no, never mind. Peterbot handled the meds. We're good.
They can to stay ahead of the pack. That reveal medallion as well, gonna help them pinpoint some of these solos that might be
59 below for Clicks.
Yeah, those extra layers.
Ooh.
Look at this, Clicks and Vino catching up.
Oh, that's Human Rise. First place down. First place down to Peter Poyo.
Effectively taking down some of that immediate competition, right? You want to start.
That's third onto first.
That are up at the top of the standings. If you want to jump over them, it's not going to be easy.
Nice. They got good meds off that too. Thomas and Queasy holding the high ground.
The wider shot tells us the whole story.
Who's going to try and take it from him?
Bridge, separating the high ground layers from the lows.
And Pico, Flixie. They didn't manage to find the victory royale the way.
0 builds. They're going to make something happen. They get spotted.
Now, staring down.
Oh no, Vico. Actually, this was a. Ooh.
Vico not going to have an opportunity either to recover this one. Just too much pre-existing pressure.
Ooh, takes down Acorn. Bro, Peterbot's still going. Oh, no audio. It's cold, bro. It's cold.
Just like that, it's Cold to the rescue, basically here, making up for lost
Cold the solo clutch. Come on.
And at the end of the day,
oh no, he's gonna play. He might play med kits. He's gonna play med kits here, I think.
He gets to heal out.
Does he even have time to break this cone? He just has enough time to break the cone.
Working his way through the game.
Thomas and Queasy might be set for the win.
They are looking better than ever. There is so much material to
Bro, we checked. Thomas and Queasy have not won. Sorry, Thomas and Queasy have won, I think, 0 victory hours in all 3 grand finals this chapter. So a Thomas and Queasy game 2 win would be huge. They played well this chapter, but they're not known for getting a lot of wins anymore. Just very consistent gameplay. Oh, one game in Major 1. That's right. 1 win in Major 1, I think.
Already looking kind of crazy. Reason takes down Mustache there, and he gets to secure.
Rezon's still going. The Germans
picked up right there. The medallion as well to give him that little bit of extra push here. And look at that. Of all the
Chicho, Batman Booga.
Chicho and Trulix are one of the only ones standing here now.
Nice, huge game for Chicho Trulix. 8 elims. Yeah, the Siphon coin might actually be clutching. Yo, W Middle East. 3 duos. Barker Par's not looking healthy, though. Oh, no, Barker looking healthy.
Queasy and Thomas have all the time in the world.
Queasy and Thomas are sitting like kings right now.
How much mass do Queasy and Thomas have, though? They probably got the refarm on Island. They should be chilling. Oh, they are definitely chilling. Oh, my God.
Stacked in the sky. Trulix gonna opt for the
well, looks like we're getting a back-to-back EU win.
In the process, but again, at the end of the day, he's just
come on, Barker, go crazy, son. The world's watching. This is your moment. Oh, hits the rift. Wait, he might out-survive Trulix then. Oh, no. Survive. Survive. Wait, he might actually be able to clutch up a second with this. The movement. Oh, wait, they get shoved. He gets second. Well played, Barker. Well played, Barker. 10 elim win for Queasy Thomas, though. Hell yeah. W. All right, chat. We'll make the next one Thomas. We'll make the next V-Buck giveaway Thomas, chat. THOMAS, Thomas. If you guys want to win some V-Bucks, type the word Thomas in chat. You're going to type it once. Anyone can win. And then keep an eye on your Twitch whispers from a DM from my mod Merits. Let's go. Now, at least I can won for the prediction.
Let me see those faces. You know, 8 eliminations.
I didn't have any of them on the prediction, though. Did I have BB and Rapid?
What is it like?
I did have BB and Rapid.
Like Thomas, he's got the eye of the tiger. He sees things that no one else sees.
I don't have to worry about Surge. I literally did like 200 damage that game, and we were 600 above or something, so it's pretty easy.
Don't have to worry about Surge.
You've been there. You've got almost every single T-shirt for the FNCS Global Championships. That would be the icing on the cake. Game 2, it's now yours. What have you felt out there so far? What do you feel in the lobby and players around you that are kind of causing you a bit of concern?
I mean, it's like...
Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you, and all the subs.
We only have like 2 LANs a year, so yeah. I'm just happy we won a game, like, and we can prove ourselves finally.
Nice.
I'm seeing as well, Queasy. I mean,
dude, I would love to see Thomas to win this LAN.
You guys' names all the time. Let them hear full worth. Queasy and Thomas HD. Let them hear you. Come on. How does it feel to compete?
All right, 10 more seconds time to win Thomas chat, and then I'll call it.
Well, obviously, there's 10 games left, but are you embracing every second of this alongside your partner?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I got some important people in the audience that told me that I should go hide and not die. And that's what I did. We won the game.
W coaching.
I love to see
it.
And one more time, would you please forward, give it up your game 2 winners, Thomas and Queasy!
Chat, in case you guys are confused why Adam's working, so Kelly, who you're used to seeing, is pregnant at the moment. She's very heavily pregnant. If she hasn't already had the baby, I think.
On the main show, but do not go anywhere. There's loads more coming away. 4 more games today. Don't go anywhere.
Heavily pregnant is wild. What? I mean, that's how you pronounce it. What? That's how you describe someone who's heavily pregnant. I mean, he's like very far in their pregnancy. What? She's had the baby. Oh, hell yeah. W Frankie. Not in the US? I think you guys are just children, because that's definitely, yeah. That is how you describe it. W Frankie, though. That's awesome. But yeah, unfortunately, she misses the LAN. So Adam's taking over. Adam's an absolute legend. Adam's great. Yeah, I think she was, she was like, basically, I think like, 9 months pregnant at the LAN. So it was right around. So they got Adam called up. Oh, really, G-Tug? I remember you told me that, G-Tug. Good luck, homie. Hope it's going well. Bro, seeing ads on the Fortnite broadcast, man. I never thought we'd get to this point. Thank you for all the subs and the follows, guys. Thank you so much. When I was running out of money, no, this is for so Blast has taken on the contract, and now Blast has the rights to run ads on the broadcast as well to try and recoup some of their losses. Yo, what's up, Yoxic? Will it get better? What you mean, Clicks and Veno? I mean, they're not doing poorly. The like, it's possible. Like, if they were just, it's not at the point where I'm saying like, oh my god, there's nothing they can do. They're still holding up pretty well. We'll see how we go. It's doable, and they probably need to fight the spawn fight, but I think the OC team doesn't want to fight them. I think Damo just doesn't want to fight. I think they're happy just taking the loot and trying to split it, because Damo did really well game 1 splitting. That's the problem. They really needed the team conning them to just have an absolute dog shit game 1, but they just didn't, sadly. They can do it, though. They need to stop playing zone early on. Chat, please don't do this. We do this every time. You've got one of the most decorated, smartest players in comp history with one of the most decorated coaches in comp history. They know what they're doing. Please don't try and do this. Trust me. I guarantee they're doing the best they can with the situation they're in. I promise you. Thank you, J-Berry. Thanks for subs, guys. Thank you so much. Can you get coached to land? No, but BloodX would have given them the strats coming into this, though. Like, they've definitely got a game plan they've worked on. They can get, I think they can get coaching. I think they can, because they get access to their phones between game 3 and 4 during the break. They have a lot. I think there's an extended break after this next game, so the players can go to the bathroom and like grab a snack or something, I'm pretty sure. So they can talk to their coaches then, I believe. But they don't get to talk to their coaches in the middle of the games, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to the FNCS Global Championship. We just wrapped up game number 2.
Hey,
Queasy, Thomas,
it's Vivid and Levin.
Get themselves
I love Mini Miner and Kelly, but
Royale, and on top of that, 10 eliminations. They are looking for that global championship title. We interviewed them. You saw the confidence. They're here to play.
Well, Zeke, you went ahead and said on top of that. What about being on top of the lobby, Levin? I mean, Queasy, typical. Finding himself up on the higher ground. But the most impressive thing for me that game is, you know, it's been very, very hard throughout the entirety of the year.
Bro, these two have been so good for so long. It's actually so impressive.
The higher ground throughout the entirety of the end game, but they did it.
I mean, look, you say typical, but if you've been watching the EU this year, it's not been typical.
Yeah, no.
Queasy, right? This year,
wins actually have not been that common.
Queasy do this whole. I'm willing to see him up on height. I think everybody expected to see them sort of be playing on all sorts of layers today, but seeing them up there, right? They look.
And Mr. Nas is coming back, bro.
All throughout this game, Thomas HD, another level when it came to shots he was able to hit, and you saw them just wiping out people.
Wait, did I end up putting them in my top 10?
Game from Queasy and Thomas.
I did.
Just wild.
I get to claim it, right? Because I was tossing up between them and Bryce and stuff.
Around like 8th zone, and they just held it. And no one thinks about contesting them. They head on over to Rift Island, flying above. They're like, hey, we don't have to build.
Big shot.
And if anything happens, we've got launch pads out if something were to go crazy.
Oh, look at that. See?
Them getting this victory out is very, very scary.
A normal handshake.
I
love this team even more now.
You give us a victory royale.
Starting to see
none of this dap shit. A solid, firm handshake. That's what we like to see
in the game, right? Like, we haven't really seen a Peterbot and Pollo alive in either one of these first 2 games yet.
It's a big deal for me.
Clicks and Veno also struggling throughout that
EU handshake.
game, not really able to find their footing either, which are typical names that we might see go up there or apply pressure.
Very European,
right now,
that isn't.
When they find themselves up there, if there's no pressure being applied, it might be a little too easy.
Handshake is cringe. You guys, if you go into the business world, you got to learn how to give a good handshake.
Saw that they were going to be landing towards that.
Depending on the job, it's usually not the best sign to dap up your boss after an interview.
Zones, right? This zone pulled all the way across the map, and we saw that they were able to play out of that spot with relative ease, causing problems in the mid game. Really nice surge-based positioning as well.
Well, there's their hand warmers. I don't know why there's a 6-minute break though.
Absolutely, and
what if he chill like that though?
From that moment on height. So let's take a look at this.
Ooh.
You don't have a dash?
Oh, a little listening. Hell yeah.
Okay. 1 or 2.
It's on my face cam. Sorry, Chad. Oh. I thought that was me. Oh, they're muting the swears. They're muting the swears. Chad, the prediction's running. Just go in it.
I'm single layering. We're gonna have to dash and fight though. Top 3. 2 duos. Maybe we fizz and drop down right now. We fizz and drop down right now for sure. I've armored still.
Bring that up.
Yeah.
I'm dropping late, okay?
Yeah.
Down late. I've no ammo. Can we drop the low ground or what?
Yeah, okay. Well, we can...
Fizz.
Okay. Yeah. Fight this guy, yeah.
Look up,
Kill last one, yeah. Get high, don't die! Get high, don't die! Come on, man. It's too easy. Bro. It's too easy.
You heard it. Get hyped, don't die. That's all their concerns. Just two things. We got to do this game. And man, just to see and like get to hear those comms is really special because we kind of get a little sneak peek into how they're choosing to operate. So calm, right? Very little comms. They're not like, hey, we're top 2. Don't freak out. Don't panic. It's just like, hey, here's the information. Top 2. Let's drop. Let's do this.
I mean, it was a great example of just
Queasy too easy.
Team, right? Queasy with very clear communication.
Oh, here we go. Whoops, that's face come back off again.
That's why he's considered one of the best
Chicho and Trulex in first.
But still having the trust in
big,
Thomas.
that's
when
big.
Thomas made a call and said, I want to do this, let's do this. Following that and sticking to that, committing to that, great teamwork.
Resource management, planning out the
pretty
rest
normal
of the
top
game
10.
before it even
Top 10
happened.
we
But that
expected to
little
see, I
thing
feel
that
like.
I saw at the end there, you saw Thomas, he was editing out the floor.
Everyone except for
so
Bryce
that way
and
the
Humor, I'd
drugs
say. And
above
Huddy and
them
Kovacs
actually
as well,
would
quite
fall,
underrated.
Right? They would break away. So that way Baka had nothing to kind of land on that was actually inside of the zone. Took away every single advantage possible from the competitors.
Those little things, right?
Oh, did not expect Trulex top 10?
Decision makings, so incredible. We saw there in the
Are
first
you sure about that?
Trulex and Chicho in first place by a massive margin there. And the thing in this, they picked up
Wait,
8
am I blocking that? Oh, I'm blocking
right?
that.
So remember, we don't always need the victory royale that
Yeah.
helps, but if we're placing top 3 with AE list, y'all better look out.
Listen, me and Levin, we were sitting down in the practice area yesterday. Shout out to Reed. Was having a little bit of a conversation, and he was like, Trulex and Chicho, they're just so annoying. They just build ramps up. They get all of the storm surge in the world. It's just so random. And to
Chicho,
see
Trulex towers,
them make it
baby.
into the end game is really no surprise when you kind of take that sort of strategy into account.
No, Rise and Yuma are definitely the underdog pick so far, though. They're doing great.
The type of team you want to see or expect to see having that eliminations, right? There's a low elimination.
So 11's mate.
They play out their mats really well. They play out their med kits like we saw them do there, right? Had the free med kits. Once they ran out of the mats in the end game, you play your med kits, clutch up some extra placement points. But if they're going to be able to do that, Zeke, popping off and getting high elimination games.
I know Akon and Cold. You got to read, bro. You got to read.
They had last year at the Global Championships.
That is so crazy. And a final thing here to call out Peterbot once again in a situation he's left as a
That
solo.
is my
This
predictions.
game, though, was a little bit different from them. They were kind of in shambles there, which is a little bit uncharacteristic.
Yeah, I think still kind of finding the necessary amount of surge. I think towards the later part of the game, right? I know we tuned in with
you
them
read with the
towards
Prime?
earlier zones, like 3rd and 4th, and their storm surge seemed very, very fine. But as you can see right there, a little bit of struggles led to some material deficiency right there, and just the fight going for that. Pollo goes down, and yeah, again, Peterbot kind of left as a solo.
You got this kind of taken up. I think my Muzz Reed. Reed seems to be struggling a bit, sadly. I'm not sure what's going on with Reed.
Enough points to kind of hang on for the duo.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That is true. I've often thought that.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Not,
exactly.
yep. Not his chat. Yep.
Guys, we want to talk more.
I have thought that myself.
We're getting
quite
right
often.
back into action. There's more Battle Bus action to go. So this is game number 3. Casters, up to you.
Thank you guys so
Inspirational.
much. And
You know it was too. The worst part is, Levin was
halfway
dropping
point
knowledge
here in
bombs
day
just then
one. But what's
too.
even crazier to consider still, sure, it's match 3, but tomorrow 6 more games to work with and a 1.5 times point multiplier.
Yeah, that's right, and that's where teams start to hit the drawing board. I mean, Vino has expressed this before to us in his interviews. Day 2 is always the hardest, especially for players like him that focus so heavily into that day 1 prep. So this foundation that has to get built here and now is extremely important. Let's jump on the Battle Bus one more time.
Again, sub chat. Sorry, I haven't thanked the subs today, chat. There's been too many. I love you all. Thank you so much. This is the most subs I've ever gotten in a single stream. Thank you so much. How close are we to the 1.3?
Just like that, match number 3 is
1.3k followers from 1.3 mil as well.
One more time here today, and I think also, MDF, one thing we're really going to get a chance to see is how the micro adjustments continue to
This spawn
unfold,
fight is
because
so
at
rough.
this stage, you really want to make sure you're setting yourself up for the best recipe for success.
Oh, that's
heading
not what
into
you
day
want to
2,
find. That is
but
not what you
this
want.
halfway mark could really be the telling tale.
Yeah, and we're
Oh,
kind of jumping
no.
back to match 1
Oh,
vibes right
no.
here. Cal Gamer,
Throw some bandies at him.
Alon versus CZB and Nathan. They won the first fight. Kind of
Oh
fizzled out
my,
the
we
second.
tossed.
This one now is all up to Cal right here. Cal finds the first tag and no duo insight yet.
Oh,
Kinda
no.
runs off to a safe spot. Very smart position to put him
Oh,
in.
Nathan's got the
Meanwhile,
loot
Nathan
now.
has more time to go ahead and start healing up, but
He wins
no
this now.
material.
Nathan
We
wins
all
this
know
unless he throws.
Fortnite's a game of builds and attrition, and if you have the match, you
Yeah.
usually have the fight in the bag.
I'm going to say neither of us won that. We just didn't lose it.
That is a big
We both
clutch
tossed.
opportunity there for Cal Gamer, because him and Amon definitely need to start rebuilding a little bit more in terms of that leaderboard, but Again, they're not the only ones with that vision in mind. Merstash, Malabuka, restored reels one more time.
Oh, double goal. Oh,
Worthy and Alex.
They both got good shotguns now. Oh, we haven't seen this fight. No, Dane and Tinker are running. Come on, Dane. Do it to him, Dane. Do it to him. Show him what I taught you.
We have to see what's happening here between Oshi and Middle East here. This is a really big fight for FKS.
Oh, King goes down as well.
Umar winning at the moment. Tinka goes down.
I mean, technically that is what I showed him, but I was kind of kidding.
And FKS and Adapter collapse from both angles so perfectly. Look at it from Adapter's perspective. Just catches him in the nest there.
Damn,
in the
Adapter.
Web,
yeah, wow.
And it is over before they can even put down a build.
Point bug on LAN is a bit rough.
Love that supportive fire coming in as well. Perfect timing. Phaser and King, though. Slight world of hurt here. Phaser trying to do what he can, but at the same time, we'll have to just check back in with them.
How did Phaser get here? I don't know. King did die, though.
Because we've got action heating up here at Restored Real. So many mechs
getting
tossed out.
Power down.
Merstash and Malabuka manage to take this one over yet again. 2 eliminations in the bag. Plenty of heals to work with as well. So they'll be able to recuperate nicely.
Take a look from Merstash's perspective there. He lands a great tag on the board. So fast. Then Malabuka finishes off Alex, who's a little weak there. Almost finishes Malabuka even with the HP disadvantage, proving that he definitely had the better shot, but just going to come up short there. Meanwhile, Threats and Trashy have gone up against Peterbot and Boy, and you can
2
see
HP, yeah,
the results of that. Not very good for Trashy at the moment, but Man City Threats.
Who would have thought that the OC team that's conning clicks was going to do the best?
Of North America. He's going to stick around and try to put down some numbers here.
A lot of players, definitely big fans of that thermal scope as well, but it's going to take
it looks like Acorn Cold won again, bro. I mean, Acorn and Cold have been one of the best spawn fighting teams of the year, for sure.
Get sandwiched here if he's not careful. Peterbot Pollo still close enough that they could continue to play spoiler there for Threats. The Yapko and Swizzy also on the wraparound here. They're going to choose to just try and work their way through Charon's Crossing. Not really interested in sticking around.
Of the thermal scope? Yeah, most of the pros, thermal scope's their favorite scope.
Center zone right now. Chasing down Phaser. Phaser gets inside the tunnel. We've seen some very fun plays go down here, but this dynamic not too exciting. And
he sees him. He sees him. He sees him.
Only so many places
what happened to Vanya? Unfortunately, Vanya got his visa declined 5 times, so he couldn't attend. Swizzy's playing with Yapko.
It's going to be quick wraps.
What's happened to Booga and Aviv so far? I was expecting more from Booga and Aviv so far.
Right now,
Booba.
Very much situated, coming off of the victory royale. No one, no one in sight either, right? Very, very comfortable as far as the spacing is concerned right now.
Hey, we already heard what the comms sounded like for Queasy and Thomas and what their intention is as far as the matches here today. Just get height, don't get eliminated. It's as simple as that, or at least it sounds like it on paper, but taking height in the first place is the real challenge.
It's so easy,
6 games,
right?
6 games today, Chad. 6 games today, 6 games tomorrow, but there's a 1.5 multiplier tomorrow.
Keep the mentality locked in, and they do just that. And honestly, I think the more important insight, how much he depends and relies on Thomas HD, knowing that, hey, Surge, we got it covered. I have one of the best duelists, right? Like in the game right here, in the world. Thomas HD, no stranger to hitting those shots when they matter. Meanwhile, Flixie and Vico, they have to make up for that shortcoming in game number 2, falling in the mid game.
Yeah,
I love how the small region teams are the sneaky ones. It's always the Asia and Brazil players sneaking around. I love it.
In between Reckless Railways, Olympus.
They know they're there. I don't think they've been very sneaky. They've definitely heard you guys. Guys, they know you're there. Guys.
Oh, no. And that's exactly what they're after. They find Job and Michael trying to just sneak around the low ground, but
that did not work
this time as Bolts and Bryce find their first elimination. That's a nice amount of surge damage as well, so they can afford now to stay engaged.
While crouching, no visual audio, but you can still hear them. Players do still have regular audio.
What their surge tags might look like.
Yeah, and you know, Job and Michael had that strategy. They were to come in with this surprise contest, and it just seems like things are a little difficult for them, but
oh, Yapko and Swizzy!
Talking about coming over insurmountable.
Oh my god, how is Ping alive? There we go.
Swizzy finding his footing here. He's gonna take down Ping and Walks. Just one of the 2 for now, but still, eliminations starting to fall their way. These are critical points now for the tournament standings. On the other side,
Acorn and Cold are doing so well.
And now they're on their way to the north side of the zone.
Bro, why do people still contest Cold on LAN?
So dangerous on the outskirts here.
Or just contest Acorn and Cold in general.
Cold making sure to just use the natural terrain, keep himself as concealed as possible. But again, Clix and Veno are more than aware of just how much attention the Forecast Tower is bound to draw towards them and their initial rotates. But it seems as if Veno and Clix were a little bit more fixated on trying to deal with Shari, Giras,
yeah, chat. So Clix and Veno are now getting contested in case it's got here, and it looks like the team that's contesting Damo's team kind of want to split it rather than fight, and I think it's hurting Clix quite a lot.
A little bit happy about having some of that pressure alleviated temporarily.
I saw Veno saying, wait, is that a solo rotating back here? So he's a little bit more keen now to rotate towards that duo. Nice find on the Cactus here. This map awareness from Clix and Veno, given that this is their natural terrain.
My oil.
Flexing right now, but Giras and Shari, they let up the pedal.
Is there a Peepo NASCAR emote? There's got to be some kind of like Peepo car emote, right?
Flixi and Vico here do not want to give this one up here, though. They have chased Michael into the storm.
On it, thank you very
much. Job, but no, he's pushed the wrong way. First through Bryson Bolts, now through.
Yeah, Monkastia would be pretty decent, maybe. Monkastia could work. We'll see what Maris cooks up.
LAN, I wish you guys could have witnessed it. Vico's mom getting a chance
go,
to see
Vico,
him
go.
in action.
Go,
just
Vico,
shouting
go.
at the moment that they find those eliminations. Love to see that kind of cheer forward. As Reet and Ritual, they're going to depend on each other here, trying to power through the likes of.
Oh, you did get the clean name, Matt. You got the just Nautica on Twitch. Hell yeah.
His shield entirely has more than enough to recover, though. But what he needs is for Reet to continue to buy him time. So much pressure.
Oh, I wonder if these guys know they're fighting King Reet. Reet is still the king of Asia because of how much he used to dominate that region in Cash Cups. Esports World Cup was hilarious. All the Asia players were like worshipping Reet for basically stealing their money for a whole year.
So far, as I'm looking at those standings on the side, but things are starting to get updated here. I'm seeing teams fall.
I love the Asia players, man. You think they'd be annoyed and like disrespectful towards someone from another region, like winning their Cash Cups, but they love him. They worship him.
In the distance, you have Zagu. Up close, you have Bobby getting closer and closer. So it's almost like Reet and Ritual are just getting surrounded by this entire region here.
And it's not just Asia either. If I'm not mistaken, it looked like Booga and Aviv are also kind of moseying their way over towards this action taking place by the weapon bunker. But Reet shredding through Mipoli's shield. Not enough to crack him just yet, but still forcing him back. It's clear that Reet and Ritual just want box control, take over the space overlying that bunker so they can make sure that they defend it with their own builds.
Well, Kyoto and Mapoli trying to
break between match 3 and 4. They might make it shorter because of all the issues they had at the start of the show. We'll see.
Trying to do the same there.
It's normally about half an hour.
On the other side, though, high ground here for Center Zone. Looking for any teams off in the distance. Chicho and Trulix. The surprise pop-up in that end game last round really showing up for themselves there. Team Falcon and Valiant.
If he hits
proud of that one.
If he hits someone from right there, man.
Oh, damn, son.
We understand.
Now we know why Chicho and Trulix run the surge bases. Jeez.
References for a reason, but still, I don't expect Chicho and Trulix to leave this position anytime soon. This is their bread and butter. Surge base up, take control of teams that are
no scope too
rotating from those outskirt positions on their drops, and just funnel. Control the way that they're actually moving on.
Wait, which rise is this? Which rise is that? Is that Aegis Rise? That's Aegis Rise, right? No, that's Yuma Rise. It's Asia Rise.
Once again, opening things up for a second there.
Is it Aegis Rise or Asia Rise?
So far, that Asian team has put up quite the performance, right? Representing for their region. That's really
sorry, is it Middle East Rise or is it Asia Rise?
Here to get the best players from every region globally
I'm kidding, I know.
in one space to compete against each other. What a flagship event here, but on the other side, Vico and Flixi continuing the story here. They have the bunker now.
Oh, that's rough after being first, right? Human Rise struggling a bit. They're dropping down.
But there is another team starting to approach their
Why don't other players shoot out this, chop out the Surge bases? If you try to shoot it, they just shoot you back and you die. Or you get farmed for Surge.
Stopping or recognizing the fact even that there's a duo still lingering inside of this weapons bunker.
Oh, here we go. Chapentini fighting.
Dealing with the likes of Baka.
They need to win these fights. This is how they get their Surge.
Restored reels, and this could be a rather dangerous.
Bro, Huddy and Kovacs in 8th is awesome.
They've got a Surge base nearby as well. They could look for prime.
Cooper can add 4 points. Yikes. I told you I just had a bad feeling about him, man. I've been wrong about a few of my predictions here, but for some reason I just... I don't know, man.
That low ground terrain is going to be a lot.
I think I just wanted to see Muzz and Reet do really well. I probably shouldn't have been as confident with them in my top 10, but
themselves. 28 builds is nothing for a player like Baka, especially in this type of lobby. He really has to start to, piecemeal something together, or their end game is it's gonna crumble. It's gonna.
She puts a lot of effort, Aristotle. I love Taco's casting. I think she's fantastic.
Landing by the ship at station.
She clearly puts in a lot of prep for this.
Their intent is to try and make a play for one of the forecast towers. We've seen them throughout the majors in the regular seasons, right? And they've tried to consistently make plays.
What is this skin? What is this? He's got the Batman on the back bling. He's got the Batman on the
Pars as well to just maintain their map position.
Love the branding, VV. Let's go.
Looking to cut them off at every position.
Although it's only game 3,
that is a mongrel fit if I've ever seen it.
What's going on with Batman, Booga, and Rapid there? They haven't quite really popped off up to the expectations. But hold up, Rift Island now officially secured by Baka and Pars. This is honestly a very, very good pickup here if they, of course, can get the loot. But
oh no,
elimination would be even better.
Let's go, Baka.
Gets hurt in the process.
Sorry, Chap's got the corner though. He's chilling.
High position here in defense for his teammate. Singles out Baka. Baka down to just wood builds. They need to get some of the outskirts here. And already Chapentini secure the center of course, what will be the
Poyo and Peter Bot down here as well.
Go ahead and spawn out of that.
I'm feeling a Peter Bot Poyo win this game or next game. I'm not going to lie. Ooh, Venno clicks deep in Storm.
They need to try and rebuild their material count. Granted, Rift Island can definitely provide, at the very least, ample amounts of bricks, but that's only if they're not disturbed in the process. And it seemed as if there are a couple more duos trying to make their way toward top of the Rift Island. Veil Clicks also still hanging out inside of the Storm. Comes as no surprise, though, really, when you consider the fact they like to stick in the Storm a little bit longer than some of these other teams. They're usually pretty consistent about getting those Surge Tech damages, but they can also be very dependent on the vending machine.
Yeah, chat, that's how Surge works. Don't pay attention to Surge when it first pops up. It's always wrong, and then it fixes itself.
Vending machine makes a massive difference.
You know, if they were 300 below, they'd be terrible.
As well, as far as having the heals to string together a strategy like this. Cammy and Seti clearly have a stronghold on their area. They're playing deep into the Storm.
Wonder if South zones will mean anything different for these teams that are struggling a bit here at the South.
Stranger to staying in the Storm on these invitationals, on these LAN events, right? Like we've seen it happen every single time.
Malibu and Mustache doing pretty well.
Welcome the
Looks like if they
Storm,
take down Alex de Boer, they're looking very good.
Other opponents there.
Cammy and Seti, they were probably cheesing the moment that they found out the hover jets wouldn't be an option for players, because everyone knows historically.
Bro, 80 alive, and we're in 4th zone.
Well,
about to be 5th zone.
No mobility or low
dude,
metas. So
this is stacked.
No surprise, really, they were able to find.
Oh my God, this is stacked.
Damage. A little bit to work with at least. Deadside rotations, but Malabuka Mustache, jam-packed action potentially here at Restored Reels. Find some decent shots. But more important,
Casper in prison getting surprise conned by OC is pretty brutal.
Heavy pressure. Those Storm Surge tags trickling in now might cost them all their splashes.
82 below. Pressure starting to rise here. Giannis gets pushed in, drops down to low ground. Just letting the Storm Surge kind of do its thing here for now. But Casper doesn't stop. He eggs on solo here into the wall of Pixie and Giannis. We've seen what happened to duos before. It normally doesn't end well. Malibu and Mustache also lurking nearby, hearing what's happening here.
Damn, so many teams around here, man.
And again,
this Surge is just brutal. Yo, what's up, Cookie? Welcome in, homie.
25 a tick. Not to mention the other teams taking notes, shooting at you as well. Shield crack has gone out. that might be the go sign here for Giannis and Pixie. They recognize the fact, though, this duo looks
Muzz gets a kill.
Desperate for him. Mustache Malapuka instead going to strike from behind. Casper, Prism, they were so fixated on Giannis and Pixie, they had no idea the real threat that awaited directly behind them.
Yeah, now Mustache and Malibu.
Oh, Vico Flixie here too.
So much damage. The refresh is there. They're going to be fully focused in on.
I wish they had an overall surge leaderboard you could look at. It'd be so helpful.
Storm here shortly.
Leaderboard takes down Cammy. Cammy said he'd been caught in Storm then, or just on their way in.
Very much aware, but wait a second. Pixie knocks on the wrong door. This is a full duo. Little did he know. He was
Mustache is locked in, man. Look at that face. My man is dialed in.
Falls for being out of position now. Mustache and Malabuka really.
All of these pre-existing builds, Pixie trying to hope that he can maintain a little bit better position, but he's just getting shredded. The builds are not going to withstand.